All right, last 6. You can pick your target, Robert. Focus. Once Jeff commits to you, nobody's going to be 100% for you and helping you all the way. That's the loyalty factor he expresses, and he believes in his students, and he makes a complete individual on the court and off the court.
My tennis journey started when I was about 13. Make sure that you put them on this side, that way their backhand volley goes into that corner. 7, that's the way. 8, come on. I was big baseball, started to play tennis, really enjoyed it, picked it up quickly, and then just started taking some private lessons, started competing. I really enjoyed it, I really enjoyed traveling. I had played at Ferris State University in Michigan. I also then got into the tennis management program there. Right, and then go not very long. Gained a lot of knowledge along the way while I was there. Once I knew it wasn't going to be a pro, I decided I can be one of the best coaches. So I took that on.
My name is Robert Shelton. I've been working with Jeff for about 2 years now, and he's really helped me out with my game getting to college. Jeff inspires me to work harder on the court. Jeff is a hard-working guy, and he really makes sure you're on the right path. He's really helped me get to where I am today.
My name is Charanjeeva. I met Jeff when I was around 9 or 10. Feels like I've known him for as long as I've known tennis. He's a good guy, good coach. Really happy I've been able to grow as a tennis player with him. Knows what he's doing, knows a lot about college tennis. He really cares about all the kids that he coaches.
I started playing with Jeff since last summer, so about a year now. I plan to come back here when I come back in the summers in college and train with Jeff.
Let's go. Get ready quick. There you go.
After 13 years at a Division I university building a program there, I got very tired of working with a small select group. So I took a year off and decided to look for a club job, because there you can work with all ages, all ability levels, and not feel that you are focused in on one area. So I looked at the Philadelphia Cricket Club, and they looked at me, and I went up there to be their director 20 years ago. Jeff Poohan was their head coach there. Jeff and I started talking, and as is the custom, a lot of times somebody new comes in, they like to clean house, bring their own people. I was impressed with Jeff after talking to him, and asked him if he'd like to stay for a year and work with me and see how it evolved, and I would make him in charge of the junior program, which he had built up at a cricket club. He had a very strong program of 60, 70 young children from the ages of 9 through 15, 16, and had some junior development success.
You went like this. Watch. First, this is what happens first. You go. And look at the face of the racket. Look at how often the face of the racket's moving. Then I kind of got a little burned out up there. Big job, a lot of travel, coaching, a lot of responsibility, 16 years. A buddy of mine in Florida said, hey, why don't you come down here for a couple months, 6 weeks? Maybe you might like it. I think you need to get a change. In the fall of 2010, I decided to move down to Florida. I really enjoyed Florida a lot. And I got busier and busier and busier. And then I started to dabble in some training camps. I did a clay court training camp 2 years ago, inviting players from all over the country.
And then step forward, huh? Below.
I needed to grow even more. I needed a bigger facility. And that's where I am now. Rick Macy and Jason Safirhos reached out to me in the fall of this year and said, hey, Jeff, we really want you to bring your group, your high-level group here to our facility. We have a lot of young ones, and we'd love to feature the older students for these players, young players, to see. That was great. Here we have 19 courts here at South County Park, and I've done high-level tournaments now. I really like where I'm at now.
I was very impressed with the fact that he had two qualities that I liked. The first quality was that he was professional in everything he did. He went to Ferris State and did his USPTA program there, business management, but learned the industry and then consequently attended a lot of continuing education in learning about the game and the strategy and the different styles and techniques of the game. And he really was more than just out there giving a lesson, feeding a ball, but he was really a student of the game. And then the second and most important thing was that in those days, there is a permissive attitude that whatever the student wants to hear or whatever they decide they want as part of their game, a lot of times the pro will give in to that, even though the pro may know that this is not beneficial for the student down the road. It's more an instant response. Jeff had none of that leniency. He knew the techniques of the game and the sound basis that you need to have. And he was adamant with the kids, you do it my way or we don't work together. So he set the tone and set the pattern based upon good understanding, history of the game, and solid technique.
Now I have plenty of students. My students are succeeding both on the court, off the court. I work with them on their college journey, meeting with college coaches, setting up visits for them. Attracts a lot of players and parents, really trust that. They know I'm well connected out there with the college coaches. So that's where I'm at right now.
Hi everyone, this is Bartman from Stuttgart, Germany. And very first time I actually held a racket in my hand, I was 2.5 years old. Right away I had a good feeling about that sport, and I always played soccer as well. And when I was 12, 13, I had to decide which sport I really want to go for, and I decided tennis because it's an individual sport and I love being in control.
Pretty good to me. Yeah, can't wave to the camera now, come on.
Let's go.
You need to sign the camera.
I met Jeff about 4 years ago when I moved to Boca. My friend introduced me to him, and I really enjoyed myself.
Oh, you have that on camera?
Unfortunately.
Oh, good.
It was amazing. The kids have good energy, really nice kids. And now, past year, I've been very serious about it. I've been enjoying myself. I think the kids, they like it as well.
Yes, let's do it.
Jeff, he has a good mentality. Here at the Rick Macy Tennis Center, it's amazing. And I hope we can continue having fun like that.
All right, let's go. Yeah, but I want you guys to warm up again versus one. Enough. Let's go. With some energy and a smile. My name's Robin Calais. I've been working for Jeff a little bit on and off, and then for about a year now, I've been working a little bit more seriously. Reason I'm staying here is, I mean, the kids' intensity here is awesome, so it makes my job as a coach really easy. They give everything every day, so it's very simple for me. They kind of had this really nice attitude that I like. So obviously, like I said, making my job so much easier. They all know what they want to do. You know, if they don't really know what to do, we're there to put them in the right direction. And, you know, we're here for them, so that's why I stayed here. I'm from Basel, Switzerland. I came here to train in Florida as a junior. You know, stayed in the south of Florida, so I'm pretty acclimated to the area. Heard about college tennis and decided to go play. Went to Virginia, played Division I, then transferred here in Boca, played at Lynn, and I loved it here, so trying to stay as long as possible. I wanted to become pro when I was a junior, and then obviously, you know, I drifted to the college path. I want to help other kids follow their dreams in college or pro or however they want.
Tennis is just the avenue. There's going to be that small percentage that want to turn pro, and if they do, I'm going to be so thrilled for them. But I want them to be set up for the rest of their life.
And I've heard from parents of people that he's worked with how delighted they are with the way their children have turned out as people, not necessarily always sticking with tennis. Sometimes they outgrow it, but what they have learned is rubbed off to help them be a better individual.
That excites me a lot, and your students are so grateful, and that's why I do what I do.